camera cut off, but we're going to keep going on. Who best can I associate with in regards to benefiting the mental state of being, benefiting the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual state of being? Who best, or rather, what places can I best associate with where that will benefit the mental state of being, benefit the physical state of being, benefit the emotional state of being, benefit the spiritual state of being? And by asking these questions, you can figure out what you should and what you should not be associating with, what you should be associating with and what you should be detaching from. When it comes to our spiritual associations, this is important. When it comes to the spiritual associations, what are you associating with in regards to people, as far as how you're spiritually associating with these people? Are you being a highly spiritual individual when you are interacting with these people? Are these interactions with these people allowing for you to be a highly spiritual individual while interacting with these people? Is associating with these certain people not allowing you to be your higher self as far as spiritually, be a highly spiritual individual, highly spiritual being while interacting with these people? Is that not being allowed or not being supported when interacting with certain people, when associating with certain people as far as spiritually? Try to, in regards to anyone that you have to associate, when it comes to people or persons that you have to, or beings that you have to associate with in regards to spiritually, try to be your highest spiritual, in your highest spiritual state of being. Be your spiritual being that you know, if you are, that you know you are. Be that in any situation when associating with anyone. And if it's not respected and if it's not reciprocated, then you know not to associate probably in that manner as far as spiritually associating with these persons. But go ahead and be your strongest spiritual self that you can be in all situations regarding anyone that you have to deal with. Doesn't matter who you have to deal with. And this right here, I actually got, it's a blood blister. I had one right there that's gone now. This one, it looks like a birthmark or something, but it's obviously not. Looks like, honestly, marker or a Sharpie or something like that. But it's healing nonetheless. But that was a little tangent. Nonetheless, when it comes to people that you're associating with as far as spiritually, associate with people who you know are spiritual as well, who they might not call themselves spiritual, or they might not be as aware of spirituality as you are, but maybe you interacting and associating with them in a way spiritually can further the expansion as far as spiritually between you and those individuals. Further the perspective, the spiritual perspective from you and those individuals as far as spiritually, just by dealing and associating with these people and regarding spiritually. When it comes to associating with things as far as spiritually, associate with things that you can tie a spiritual sense and a spiritual essence and a spiritual energy from these things that you know that are benefiting your spiritual state of being. Don't put spiritual power and spiritual perspective and your spiritual energy into things that aren't going to benefit you, that are going to put you on a path that is astrayed from any spiritual path or any spiritual goal or any spiritual mission that you may have in view of your spiritual perspective. Associate with the things as far as spiritually that are helping you learn, helping you expand, helping you grow in regards to spiritually, helping you become more wise, more knowledgeable, more insightful when it comes to spiritually. Associate with those things. And when it comes to places that you associate as far as spiritually, go into any space and associate with any place spiritually and be your highest natured self. Be strong when it comes to spiritually. Anywhere that you are going, anywhere that you are traveling, any places that you're associating with, be spiritually strong. Stay spiritually protected, whatever it is that you are dealing with, whatever place it is that you are traveling to, whatever place it is that you find yourself in. Be spiritually strong. Continue to be a strong spirit and continue to be aware as far as spiritually. Continue to be aware as far as mentally, as far as physically, and as far as emotionally as to what it is that you're associating with.